Tony D and Little Joan in the background, and this is your Screenwriter's Rant on It's a Good Day to Die. Really good title, but a fatally flawed trailer. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Hey, hello. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 15. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Quick note, I will be today at the River Road Clam House in Lower Bank. This is actually it's in Egg Harbor. I don't know why it said Lower Bank. I think that's what it says on their card, but anyhow, if you're in South Jersey, you want to come by, get some seafood, get a Pineys books, I will be on the porch. I said from 10 to 6, but man, it's going to be a scorcher today. I don't know how long I'm going to last. I'm going to bring something to drink, but we'll see. If I bail early, I'll let you know on Twitter or something. Okay, so let's get into this. It's not a bad premise right out the gate. This guy, he's not a hitman, although he's kind of a hitman, but he works for the government. He kills, I think he's a Mossad agent, and he kills a terrorist in some foreign country. Now he has to escape, and so they assign him to this woman who, at least in the trailer initially, seems clueless about who he is. And he's stuck with her. So it seems like it's going to be like one of these normal rom-coms where it's like he's a killer and she's like a clueless tourist and she gets caught up in something, and it's going to be a fun sort of romantic thing. And that would have been okay. That would have been all right. That's not bad. I mean, but then they introduce another hot chick, which I'm not against, who's going to kill him, and she's after him for some reason. And then towards the end of the trailer, they reveal that now she's gonna kill him, or this chick's gonna kill him, or seduce him. Yeah, so she goes from being like nice girl to, oh yeah, I'm a killer too. Which sort of undermines the whole thing for me. Not sure why they went in that direction. Directed by John Chua. Written by John Chua and Suzanne Bresler. To me, that's not a good twist. That it turns out the cute girl he's thrown in with to get across the border, that seems to be the idea. They give away in the trailer she's actually an assassin too, and she seduces him and then tries to kill him. Why do you do that? Or am I missing something here? I don't know. The girl's kind of, that girl there, that's the girl, and that's the same girl, right? She seduces him, and then the same girl is like fighting him, like professionally, like I'm an assassin too. And then that's a different girl. Like, why are we going there? Why not? And why have? See, another issue is when you hire actresses, they should have different looks, right? So that's the cute girl. That's the girl who helps him hire him on it gives him his jobs, essentially. And she looks too similar, in my view, to this girl. Now, she doesn't look the same. They're not twins. But you want to give her a different look. You want to give her a completely different look. Like, you want to have her dye her hair like jet black, just to give her a stark contrast, or dress her differently. Like, give her solid colors or whatever. So okay, yeah, that's different. Like, visually, it should be different. So that's kind of a what are you doing moment. And this, they seem to have the banter of a couple who's just falling in love. And that should have been the plot, right? Because then later she gets kidnapped by the terrorist and he has to save her. And, you know, they just tell her, oh no, we were just using her to get you across the border. Just abandon her. And he's like, no, I'm not going to abandon her. I love her. And then he saves her. Like, that should have been the plot. This is like, you wrote in an extra twist with the love interest and now she's an assassin too? Then it's like you undermine the whole beginning of it when they meet. And you put it in the trailer. Like, if you didn't put it in the trailer, at least it would be a surprise. Because I would assume you're doing another rom-com. And then I would be like, oh, okay, she's, you know, what I just described would happen in the movie. And then when it didn't, it would be a surprise to me. And then, you know, at least I would be watching the movie going, oh my God, where are they going to go with this? Instead, you've sort of given it away in the trailer. And I honestly don't know how you're going to end this or how you're going to make this work. Because if she goes from like, oh, I'm a dopey tourist, I'm going to drive you across the border, to I'm now going to kill you because I seduced you and this has been my plan all along. Is she even a good guy? Does she have to kill her or get away from her? Is this setting up some sort of franchise that's never going to happen? What's going on? Anyhow, first act, the Mossad guy on the left is he's pretending to be on vacation, but he's actually there to kill a terrorist. And I think he runs into this woman early on. Like, just randomly. He kills the terrorist. He's got to get out of the country. He's having some problems. Calls his handler, the other woman who sort of looks like her. She tells her, all right, I have an asset who you assume is like just some woman who isn't an assassin but somehow tied to the organization, who just happens to be there, that he already ran into. And she tells her, oh yeah, just get in a car with her and have her drive you across the border. Give her some story. And they don't know each other. But the handler kind of knows her. Okay? So then you get this sort of romantic comedy vibe for a little while. But, of course, the terrorists are looking for him, and the authorities are looking for him, and then they send another hot assassin after him. Not sure what happens to her. Don't really play with that in this movie. And by the way, the music is very light. Like action comedy light. So then it gets a little murky. At some point, she reveals herself like, no, I'm an assassin too. And they get into a fight. At some point, either, he has to get away from her. Probably doesn't kill her. Or, they have to reconcile somehow and like, oh, I'm not going to kill you, I love you. And then get away together. But it's confusing to me. Because you have too many assassins, is what you have. You have too many assassins. Like, the hitman thing is just over the top anyway. But now to reveal, oh, I'm an assassin too. Oh, there's an assassin after us now. Oh, no. Like, everybody's an assassin. This is like, it's like the John Wick effect. It was cool the first time. But when you start adding assassin after assassin, it's like, oh, hey, what do you do? Oh, I'm an assassin. I mean, I'm in human resources. Oh, right, I'm in human resources too. Other than that, I mean, the title's badass. I like It's a Good Day to Die. Seems like the wrong title for it, though. It should have been, I don't know, something lighter, and it should have been it should have been a different movie. Oh, here's the write-up. A mafia man wants to change his life. He's in the mafia? He makes a break, but needs a lift from a stranger. A woman. What a weird write-up this is. He's in the mafia, but he killed a terrorist? Or I guess he killed another mafia guy. Now it makes no sense. They begin to sense a feeling they've each not had for a very long time. Jesus, what a terrible write-up. I'm gonna start at the beginning. I'm just gonna read it through. A mafia man wants to change his life. He makes a break but needs a lift from a stranger, a woman. They begin to sense a feeling they've each not had for a very long time, caring for another. He realizes he needs conflict with his wants and decides to change. She struggles to determine if she's ready to accept that change herself. That has to be an AI write-up. Has to be. Wow, that's terrible. It's on video on demand on August 13th, if you're interested on this. Wow. This has to be AI. I think this is AI. Is that what IGN movie trailers is doing now? They let the AI write up the thing? That seems incredibly lazy for some. I mean, clearly, anyone. Is this. You don't want to hire anybody? So you're having the AI upload these things. Well, like, how much money do you save by doing that? Why not just have a guy do it and write one sentence? And he's in the mafia? You're telling me he's in the mafia? That doesn't jibe with what I saw. Maybe the AI is wrong. He could be in the mafia, in which case, why does the terrorist angle come into it? And if he wants to change his life, that doesn't come across in the trailer either. And if he was in the mafia, the person on the other end of the phone as his handler would definitely not be a woman. Wow. I almost want to see this movie to see what the hell's going on. What an incredible waste of a good title, though. Dang. It's a Good Day to Die. That could have been a Gladiator movie. It could have been an assassin movie, like a John Wick movie. John Wick, It's a Good Day to Die. Like, that could have been the last movie. And it's a shame because initially I'm watching it going, oh, this could be pretty watchable. Now I'm like, what the F, man? Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D. And Little Joan. Check us out on the other platforms. You know where I'll be today, at the River Road Clam House from 10 to 6, if I can stand the heat. And that's in, I guess it's in Lower Bank, New Jersey. Let me see where it's at. Is that what I put? I think that's where it is. Yeah, Lower Bank, New Jersey. Basically, Egg Harbor. It's like, yeah, Egg Harbor City. That's part of it. It's called Lower Bank. All right. We'll see you there. I'll see you in the next one.